Hey everyone, it's Kelly. Welcome back to my channel and the Luna show. She's in her basket. Hi Luna! I love her. So today's video I'm going to be sharing with you my picks and my progress on the August Readathin bingo board. It is August 17th. We're halfway through the month and I'm just now sharing my TBR for the bingo board. So the first week of August, if you are new to my channel, I had dental surgery and I cannot talk for a week. It was painful. So last week was spent getting ready for my kids' new school year. We started back yesterday. I homeschool and it's been stressful. Here with you all 20 prompts, and here's the bingo board. I cut it out and put it in my YouTube notebook. And so the first row is based on your zodiac sign, read in the morning, books by an Indigenous author, read inside a blanket fort, favorite genre, based on August gemstone, peridot, once read before the end of summer, read 4 books, self-care day, out of your comfort zone, donate books, time of day in the title, read for 30 minutes, yearly challenge tome over 450 pages, share your TBR, and been on your TBR for a long time. Now, I am so close to getting bingo. I have to read one of these books and I'll be done, but I'm being like overachiever and I want to try to go for the whole book. Readathin is hosted by Mom's Book Collection, Donna. I'll link her channel down below and her links. And also Amanda from Manda the Biblio, and I will link her links down below along with the link to the Twitter Readathin page. So yes, let's just get through these picks because it's a lot. So the first one, based on your zodiac sign, you just type in book recs for zodiac sign. I'm a Sagittarius. And my recommendation site that I went to, Sagittarius was the first one that popped up, and Life of Pi by Jan Martel was the recommendation. And funny enough, I had already requested this from my library before I even thought about participating in the Readathin bingo board this month. So very coincidence maybe? I don't know, but I'm so excited to read this. And this is the book I have to read to get my first bingo. So can't wait. I want to be reading this next after the book I'm currently reading. The second prompt that I've already completed is read in the morning. I like to wake up early in the mornings after my husband leaves for work and just have some me time. I work and I get some reading done. Third book is book by Indigenous author. I had a hard time with this one because I currently have none on my shelves, and with the time restraints that I'm currently under, I don't have any time to go to the library. But I remember that Rebecca Rowanhorse wrote Black Sun, and that I just bought a book by her, and it's one of the Rick Riordan Presents. So I'm going to be reading Race to the Sun by Rebecca Rowanhorse. This is a Navajo mythology, and I can't wait to read it. I'm going to be reading this to myself. I'm not going to be reading it out loud to my kids. Probably sometime next year I will reread it out loud, or read it out loud to my kids, which will be a reread for me. But this time I'm just going to read it to myself. So this is for the Indigenous author because she is Navajo. Last prompt on the first row is read inside a blanket fort, and we have done this. It's really cool. I love it. Okay. Second row, first prompt is favorite genre, and my favorite genre is nonfiction. So I am currently reading The Quest for Anastasia, Solving the Mystery of the Lost Romanovs by John Clyer and Helen Menge. I am on the 3rd chapter, and the first 2 chapters, it's been a lot of political about why the Russian dynasty fell apart, and why the Romanovs were exiled, and they have already been murdered in the 2nd chapter. So I'm very interested to see what is going to take place in the rest of the book. I thought it was going to be and from the time they started being hated through their whole exile until their murder and the woman that was claiming to be Anastasia from West Virginia. But no. And I cannot wait to pick it back up. 6 is the August Gemstone, which is Peridot, and it's like a green. So I've already read this book, and it's got a green backpack on it, and it's Like Other Girls by Britta London. This is about a girl named Mara, and she wants to play football with the boys. And it was okay. I liked it a little bit. So, prompt number 7, a book you want to read before the end of the summer. I've already done that, and that was Siege and Storm by Leigh Bardugo. Loved it. 5 out of 5. I love it more than the first book, and I can't wait to get to the third one. And I can't wait for the second season. So, it's so great. I loved it. Highly recommend. Prompt number 8, read 4 books. That is done. I finished that last week. Prompt number 9, self-care day. I've had the whole first week of August as a self-care day because, like I said, I was recovering from oral surgery. So I did some face mask. I did some foot massages. My husband, he took care of me, brought me applesauce, some mashed potatoes in bed. It was a great, painful time. Okay, so this prompt, I have no idea. It's prompt number 10, out of my comfort zone. I am comfortable reading any type of book, but yeah, I don't know what to put for this prompt. I guess it could be classic. I have to have an audiobook when I'm reading a classic. I have to read along with it. Otherwise, I'm going to go at a snail's pace. And if it wasn't for the free domain or public domain audiobook on YouTube, I would probably still be right here. And I finished this. I give it a 3 out of 5. I wish authors back in the day of old classics just got to the point. So, out of my comfort zone was the classic. Okay, prompt number 11 is donate books. I donated a couple of children's books to my little free library down the road from my home. So, yeah. Prompt number 12 coincides with the Buzzword Readathon, or the Buzzword Reading Challenge for this month. Time of day. So, I read Wink Poppy Midnight by April Genevieve Tushulk. I love this book. I think this could also go into out of my comfort zone because of the format. I don't like it in some books, but this book, it just worked. Like, it doesn't have chapters, but it's got, like, POVs. And, yeah, it just goes to every character. And it flows nicely. Some books, it don't flow nicely, and I have a hard time with that sort of format. But this one, it worked. So, okay. Prompt number 13, read for 30 minutes a day. I read for an hour out loud to my kids. I read yesterday and today, so that's done. Prompt 14, yearly challenge. I'm doing a to Z global nonfiction challenge that I created back in December of 2019. I put all the letters of the alphabet and went onto a website called readtheworld.org and just picked books that started with the alphabetical letters and started reading them. And then I'm also doing the Buzzword Challenge. Number 15, tome, over 450 pages. I am reading out loud The Mysterious Benedict Society by Trenton Lee Stewart out loud to my kids because I got this from a little free library years ago, the same one that I donate to, and yeah, we're just started reading this because the show just came out on Disney Plus. It just ended. And yeah, I've been reading this for a week and I'm only right here. This book got a lot of words and a lot of pages and it's tough. I only read 2 chapters out loud a day, and trust me, my voice is like dull and non-existent when I get done. But we're loving it so far. It's kind of like a series of unfortunate events, which my kids loved. So I'm hoping that it's kind of like the show. Prompt number 16, share your TBR. I'm doing it now on YouTube, and I will be putting this video on my blog. So if you don't follow my blog, my link is down below. Okay, prompt number 17, been on your TBR the longest. I am doubling, and that is The Scarlet Letter by Nathaniel Hawthorne. I never had to read many classics in high school. I read a couple. When I was in 11th grade, we read Streetcar Named Desire, which was one of my favorites. And then in my English 4 class, where we were supposed to read William Shakespeare, we read dystopians. We read George Orwell and something else. I don't remember. But yeah, we never had to read the classics. So this has been on my TBR since I started my Goodreads TBR in 2015. That's what I'm basing this off of. And yeah, this was one of the very first books that I put on there because I wanted to watch the movie because of Demi Moore. That's it. And yeah, so this has been the longest book on my TBR. Prompt number 18, start a new TV show. We started episode 1 of the Mysterious Benedict Society this week, and we're going to be reading a good handful of chapters and then watching the second episode. So we've watched the first episode. It's cute, but I don't know yet. Okay, prompt number 19, finish a series. I am hoping that I get to this month because my TBR is like big. Okay, so this is the finale of the Caraval series by Stephanie Garber, and it's about a magical carnival and love triangles. That's good enough. And then prompt number 20, read an ebook. And I have already read and loved The Cursed Carnival and Other Calamities by Rick Riordan and the Rick Riordan Presents authors, Rebecca Rowanhorse, Taylor K. Mejia, Roshni Chachi, Sarwat Chada, Kwame Mbalia, Gracie Kim. There's some other ones who wrote Sal and Gabby. Oh, who wrote that? Okay. Sal and Gabby Brayton Universe author. Something Hernandez. There's 3 more. Rick Riordan. And 2 others I'm getting the names of. J.C. Cervantes. And somebody else. I'll put the name right here to give them credit. And that is it for my Readathin bingo board TBR and update. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm sorry it's so late. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and I will see you on my next video. Bye. Say goodbye, Lena. She's asleep.